So guys, welcome back to my channel. Right, you're highly welcome. So guys, I'm all about food. I'm all about what we eat. I'm all about eating healthy and all that. There's something that guys, I just want to start watching off what I used to eat. There's something that I notice about when it comes to food. Some people love using pepper a whole lot in their food, which I'm not against of. Me, that was the time I used to use pepper a whole lot. But when I found out that too much of it is not good, it's not healthy for you, and I withdrew. So right now, I told you about the girl that I usually buy food from. Each time I did not come to shop with my food, I started eating her food. But there's this thing that I noticed. The first time I got this food, the food was really nice. I loved it. That is one thing I usually tell food vendors. And I told her that I said, make sure you maintain this standard. This standard, that I love the standard that you're using to cook. I love the taste. I love everything about the food. So what happened now, the second day I made the video. The video is still, you might go through my videos to see it. What happened, the second time I got this food, the plantain was, burnt. The rice itself, kind of, it seems that that rice is not dried enough because as I'm eating it, it seems that, I'm feeling watering stuff and all that. So I said, okay, normally, the meat also was so dry, was so was so strong. Yeah, let me use that word. Was so strong. So which I said I'm going to, talk to her about it. So the third time, yeah, that should be third time last week. She brought food. I was complaining to her. I was like, the last food I ate, I didn't like the taste of your meat. I didn't like the plantain. She was saying that the way she got the plantain, that she will not buy it again because she noticed that plantain was so unripe. Then that's the way she got me that she's not going to buy meat because I was complaining that the meat was so tough and also so little. So now, like, when you talk to people, it's not all about food. It's all about what you give people. Because normally all of us cook. I'm a woman. I cook too. Everybody cook at home. Even as being a single girl, you cook. Everybody have their tactics. Everybody have their style. Everybody have their, the way they create their own food. Like me, normally I don't like eating very, spicy food. Before, if I usually do that, but now I stopped. So I don't usually like spicy food, and I don't usually eat too much of Maggi. I don't usually eat a whole lot. I can't tell them. Most of some people use spices a whole lot. I use spices too, but if I use spices, no need using Maggi. Even if I want to, I have to use, introduce Maggi into that my food. I will make sure that it's going to be 1 cube or two. That's it. I don't go beyond that. So these are the things. This is the thing. That's why you see people when you're running a business, especially being a food seller, whatever, vendor, wherever, you have to be very careful what you give to your people. You have to be very careful what you dish out, because definitely every other person are not the same. People with their different tastes of food. People have different way of tasting food. So you have to be very careful and always take criticism in a very good faith. It's not when somebody tell you something you start feeling bad about it and start go back to your shell. You don't want to normally you don't want to even call the person again and ask, do you need food? Because that person criticized one or two things. You have to keep going. We are, as long as this life is concerned, we are on a learning process. You keep learning and keep growing. That is the essence of life. So, and sometimes, if you feel that you're not too good when it comes to food, food things like cooking and all that, you can go and learn skills. There's other things that you want to learn. Like me, I love baking a lot, which I'm even waiting. I'm waiting for money. As soon as this money gets into my hand, I'll go and learn skills. Because the time that I usually used to sit and screw my phone, do other things, I can use it to, use it to make out thing and make money. Keep phone aside, use it to make money. And whatever you're doing, make sure you do it well. Make sure you do it at your own best. This is my advice, and that is it. And always introduce veg in your food. Veg is not all about that big whatever. You can, veg you can go for normal vegetable like green, all those scent leaves. Scent leaves is very good, very very good for your tummy. Very good, especially for women. Very good. Always introduce veg in your food, not just using cabbage, using carrot. No, you can go for green scent leaf and other leaves. So that is it. That is what I noticed. So guys, I hope you enjoy.